Yo, what's up, gamers? It's time for D&D. It's me, Void. I'm doing the gamer voice to see more, what's the word? Look upon me, woo, that sort of thing. Yeah. We only got 3 people. One person isn't gonna come back till, like, fucking April or May, Lamau, and the other can't make it because of family stuff. So we got 3 people running. Lamau, meaning chiller session than usual. Guys, everyone's so busy. Anyway, again, I can just make the threat that, hey, yeah, if I just never put it through here, we'll never have stream. Oh, hang on, I'll actually just, I do need to make my announcement. Oh, this, Twitch on, notify. Notify me. There we go. And I've unmuted. You can no longer say your social security number. And hang on, wait, stream can't hear you yet. There we go. Now they can hear you.
So that's why we should do arson on the building.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, yeah.
That would be the first time burned down a church.
Oh, it's not the
It's
church
not
we're
the
gonna be
church,
burning down.
the old lady's
Ow.
house.
Old
Ah,
lady's house.
Ah,
lady's
yes.
Yeah, the one that did
We
nothing
should
to
take the
harm us
things
at
out
any
of the
point
garden
ever.
first. We should
Oh, she's
raid the
dead
garden.
already. We know
She's
that.
definitely dead.
She's definitely dead.
The end of this day.
But yes, let me go pull on some Zelda music because I've been lightning some Zelda music. Here
Yeah.
you go. This one was
Jesus.
playing during Goblins. I this one.
She is horribly dead. Probably has her eyes gouged out and other things. We
She
can check
did
the
that to
body.
herself.
Anyway,
Get some
So-
forensic analysis going.
yes, I can do a recap. Vax will basically float onto the ceiling like a balloon, and it's just sort of stuck there for the entire session until they get
Oh,
dragged
fun.
along. Alright, there's like a rope tied around his waist, just attached to like a Dean. Den.
You just got a balloon? Am I a
Yeah.
little kid walking around with a balloon?
Yeah,
It's like
just a
it's your
person
turn,
balloon.
it's your turn with the balloon. I had my turn already.
Alright, so, in last session, all of you had spoken to the very cool and kind and amazing witch who treated you like her best friends, saying that like you're all amazing and great, and that you should go get
She did not say any of that.
you should go get your the end stone, a object that is used in order to allow you to transport into Discordia, allowing you to sneak into the time domain through Discordia and controlling the time god to force them to merge the timelines together. However, it turns out that the end stone is in fact not an object, but in fact a very, very, very important person, as they are quite literally the apostle to the god of the world. Oh. And
Uh-oh.
and that they are unable to speak or even write due to the fact that they're so entwined with the power of the world that anything written or spoken by them will basically cause divine magic, which is Oonga Boonga.
Then we had a Jim Carrey moment where we thought it was something else.
Yes. Then, of course, in normal traditional D&D manner, you became suspicious of an NPC who looks after a very powerful entity, because, tropes and stuff, where it's like, I'm gonna use them to destroy the world. But no, it was actually a pretty nice person, as you managed to basically convince the child that hey, your words are in fact not bad, and write a letter to your mom. Which caused some things to happen. Where you had basically destroyed their time capsule. And good old Predska was able to roll a fucking 100 on a D100. Allowing them to open up the wand without needing the password, like, for a bit. Where you were able to find out that there in fact was a way to somewhat repair the the quote-unquote object, but you'll need enough charges for it. So yes. And then of course you were basically resting up to get charges. Perla, the mother person, wanted to do a cool prayer in order to help you out and all that. And yeah.
She got something.
Yeah. And then of course maybe you won't, kill Baba Yaga.
Well,
Anyway.
technically, maybe it's a hopefully we will sort of thing after what we were.
Well, she was nice to you. She called you a friend and all that. A
Did
bit.
she?
Yeah. She
Well,
called
sure.
you friends. And that you're very long time friends. Anyway. So,
Sussy.
after a long rest,
Yeah,
you may
Cass,
click
I'd
your
like to
long
see
rest
more.
micro. You have already done that. Okay. Evident. I will click on Vax. Dan, you can click on yours.
Understandable.
Yeah. I'm Jim Carrey. So yes, you managed to have your long rest. Don't have to worry about too much as not any events happen. And yeah. So Perla did receive a good old message after doing her prayer and such, as basically as you're rested up. Eyeless would mostly just see it due to the fact that they don't sleep. So basically during like the middle of the night, quote unquote, as you're resting up, a light will basically emanate at the very sort of parchment threads, and it would dim down as she'll basically walk away down and take a seat with Mary. Right. And now you get your cool long rest as all of you awaken.
Predska rolls off of his church table seat.
Does he break a few fingers?
Probably not. I mean, there are fingers.
What you notice, Predska, when you wake up and roll, you notice some of the fingers are basically like dropped off as they're still in the chair.
Oh.
Yeah, they're flaking
Highly
off.
concerning. He like looks at his fingers jumping up, and he's just like looks at them and just like starts shaking his hands rapidly.
All right,
you
hang
get
on.
shaking mud off.
Constitution save throw.
I break all my fingers. Let's see. 22.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty good.
As you shake your hand, like you'll hear like the sound of like Velcro noises in a way coming from your hand as all the fingers basically like the ones that aren't supposed to be on your hand will basically flake off as they drop to the ground like sausages.
Ooh,
Delicious.
I use these for something. He'll collect all the fingies.
Let's take a
I
look
don't-
how many.
I don't know if that's more or less gross than collecting fingernails, but
You get 17 of them.
Ah, sweet. I can use that in a dish or something to eat.
Does that count as
That's-
cannibalism?
Not if you cook them.
Not if it's your own soul.
Oh, is that how that works?
No.
Look, if I eat these, that means I get more soul, because I'm still, it's a net positive.
Like
'Cause
I
it's more
can
meat.
I can remind you how cannibalism works in Ferra because common sense and all that. So eating your own fingers, completely fine. It's your own soul. It's basically returning to sender. However, cooking something will not get rid of the cannibalism effect. Instead, what you need is either purify food or drink, or a cleric to do a ritual on the food, in order to cleanse it of a soul. If you eat a food without committing this ritual, that is cannibalism, regardless of anything you eat, as long as it's meat and contained a soul in it.
Okay.
Some
Wacky, but
vegetables
alright.
contain souls in them. Like broccoli.
concerning.
I'd like to hear that scream.
He like walks over to Den, see what he's doing. Den,
Yeah.
do you know anything fire related?
I mean, like, A little bit. It's not really like my thing, I guess. But like, yeah, why?
Are you
Good. I need you to put a fire over this bowl. He says, showing as he shows you a bowl of a bunch of fingers that look like his.
I don't think I want to smell cooking fingers. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Well, I think it probably tastes better, for me at least. I want to make sure no one eats these before, Lysol and such.
You know what? Sure. You right. You right when you right.
I am always right, except when I'm not, like yesterday.
Well, this might make them a little like extra crispy, but well, okay, bye.
But we don't want to do it in a church now, do we?
I mean, it's like stone and everything.
That did not stop the last one I saw. I forgot the name of it.
How many churches have you seen burned down?
Anyway, put it right there.
All right. Well, again, like this might make them a little extra crispy, I guess. But I mean, if that's fine.
Well, what are you going to do?
Just points at it and just.
Oh. Puts the bowl down.
It is indeed a flammable object.
Mm-hmm. It just like puts like a. Yep.
It has
just watching like a bowl of fingers like cook.
Yep. It has a slight smell of bacon to it as it begins to burn.
I do not like that.
Now it just smells like salmon.
Ooh, okay, this is perfect.
Well, I guess enjoy your breakfast.
I do not know if I actually will get any nutrition from this, as it is still, me. Actually, I might. This is good. I should probably eat this before the child sees it, so I'm going to do this really quickly.
Yeah, don't eat the fingers in front of the kid, please.
As you start chowing down on like the burnt fingers, it's just a.
Oh. He looks
very
into the
quickly
sky and
walks
see what
away.
achievement he got.
Little achievement pops up in your viewpoint. It just says cannibalism in the exclamation mark.
Fingers on the inside.
Self-cannibalism.
Not cannibalism and nothing is lost or gained. Anyway.
Isla basically walks down the steps, looks towards the rest of you and goes,
Yeah. I am ready to try the little trick that we found.
Yes, I hope you enjoyed your sleep and such, and hopefully your wand and that is able to repair this, the capsule. As for, the prayer that I made, it indeed was answered.
Ooh, what did they say?
Well, she's busy at the moment, going missions and such, our goddess. Currently being an envoy of sorts, but, she was able to, contact me and say that, as long as Mary is not speaking again, there shouldn't be any such problems, and that, if the capsule is not repaired within the next day or so, she'll make her way down here herself.
Very well then, let us not dally any further. Wouldn't want the goddess to have to show up. That would be very bad. Anyway,
Yes.
let's see here. He starts to
on the other side of the room.
Yeah, I don't want to be next to this thing again.
So, like, she
Goes over here.
cuddles Mary and shields her.
Goes to this chair.
Then once again hunkers down behind the very important holy relic.
There you
go. He starts tapping the stone here. It's just like, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake Wake up, wake up, wake up! Wake up, bratty patty! It's time to do, show business.
The one does not awaken.
You start tapping in more.
I'll make one roll. It's either a 1 or 100. I don't think you'll make it.
What?
What are you saying?
No.
What are you saying?
Did you tuck that in right? Are you sure? I'm kidding.
Okay.
Don't do it more. I might just go to 7.
Okay, I actually wasn't expecting that. That was a 1% chance, and how the fuck did you get
I am built on so many dicks.
do you know
That
the
are big.
chances of that? Like, literally last time you rolled 100, and now you rolled a 1?
I
in a
am
row?
built different, alright? I'm kind of, like, special like that. Anyway,
I
what
don't
happens?
know. I don't even know what the chances is. Some mathematician is watching or something do it. I don't. All right. Well, as you begin to tap the wand, somehow miraculously you waken it once again. And so you just hear the same voice from it go. How did you wake me up again?
You know, you do it once, you start figuring out what you're supposed to do at another time. Anyway, you should really just stay awake this time. I mean, it seems to be much of a bother to you.
I told you last time. I can't. After all, someone's put a lock on
Well,
me.
anyway, either way, alright, we now have the charges, so let's do this thing and get the capsule back. You and me.
Yes, I did tell you how to do it before, do you remember?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember out of character. It's been a couple weeks, Floyd. You gotta give me some slack. It was bippity boppity, right?
Bippity boppity boo.
Yeah. Bippity boppity boo.
Bippity boppity blue. Alright. As you say that, 6 charges will be expended, so the wand is now at 0 charges.
That's fine.
Okay, oh. 1 second, I just need to do the funny. Okay, not the 1%, but the one on the D20 for it to break. We're good. Alright.
Okay.
The wand
We got
when
the
it,
one out of the way already. It's fine.
with the wand when it casts, it's just going.
I thought it was when you use a charge and it's still out of charges.
No, that's wands are basically when the charges are reduced to 0. That's when that's when the funny
Okay.
D20 roll happens. I know
Well,
it because
at least
somebody
it didn't happen.
somebody had a fucking wand of it's the one that can use reincarnate or revive on someone, and
Yeah.
they've rolled a 1 on their first time using it.
Wonderful.
That
Why, that
sucks.
didn't happen.
Yeah, and it was so bad for them. To this day, I just remember
Predska's
the
mind
charges.
expands.
Yeah, the one sounds
As
really
you-
tired.
You're doing great, Patty.
All right. So,
Just a little more.
as you use the ultimate
Let your
magic-
mind expand to the horizon and make time rewind.
Right, we're good. No 20% chance. All right. So, suddenly, everyone else as well, from hiding behind it and from what Press can see, a beam will fire out to where the where it used to be the life capsule, and for some whatever reason, sort of light will emanate where it is, as it starts to like reverse, where one moment you could suddenly see there's the area once again turns red. Oh wait, hang on, I didn't make it visible. Fuck,
Oh.
hang on. As a
Oh shit!
there you go.
Oh, there we go.
As once again the dark star forms, but this time backwards as it starts to all reverse inwards as as eventually.
So it's technically pushing people away.
Well, you don't feel the pull or the feel. It's like etherealness in a way. As a
Hey,
you see like a book basically fly from where this was, and it flies to here and just clamps on the ground.
Damn.
Ooh. And what? Thank you, Patty. You may rest now.
So tired.
Hopefully, I will get that password, and you will talk a lot more.
Congratulations. You have now fixed the funny life capsule. Darkstar suddenly goes off again.
I
It gets
see.
destroyed at the end.
Ah!
oh well, there goes Predska. Anyway,
Rella,
Right.
I am curious, now that you've seen the wand in use, are you able to feel a sort of, like, any type of energy from this wand? Can you discern if it's or its origin?
When you say that, make me an insight check on her expression.
Okay. Where
also,
is
did anyone hear my little speech thingy I did?
I heard most of it, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't know if anything didn't go out. Okay, continue.
In,
The good
insight.
old life capsule is
Oh,
just
no.
the
I'm
good
not
old
even
life.
looking at
there's
her
the
when I
one.
ask.
Wait, what up? Why you? Hang on.
I wasn't looking at her face.
Oh wait, you're level 4. Damn. If you were level 5, you get the broken sorcerer ability.
Oh.
You
Oh,
expend
yeah.
1 sorcery point to reroll an ability check. It's
That's pretty good.
insane. All right. Yeah. The only thing though is that you have to take the new roll amount. But with a 4 on your insight, the most that you can really check on expression is it's pretty weird. Her eyes open wide a bit, but that's about it. But when you ask that question, she'll sort of look towards you and just go, "Well, now that I'm seeing the casting of it, I do indeed feel something. However, it's not something that I wouldn't want here. Well, anywhere, to be honest. That's a relic that should probably be destroyed before anything else."
Unga bunga.
I suppose that makes sense.
Where did you get
Whoa.
this?
Do I want to answer that? Did Eolus pay attention enough? I remember
Funny
I
statue.
remember some mushrooms and a cave and an altar and a statue.
I'm not sure if there's an altar nearby. Where was it?
Let's see, which way
Let's walk.
is up north for us?
Yes, it's north.
Uh,
Well, sort of. It would you can't
Sort of.
really tell north or anything like that because you're not a ranger nor do you have a feat. But
Okay.
but what you'd know is that like it like up the road basically.
It was up the road before the bridge.
Well, I'll probably have to inspect it then if you found that sort of artifact here.
Oh, like the altar isn't like there anymore though.
Ah,
Yeah.
well, it's mm,
What are we talking about?
She was asking where we got the stick you were smacking around.
Oh yes. We don't really know. We do know where we got it. We were before we knew of the nasty trickery that was afoot by our dear friend. Which friend? she told us to go put an amulet of her son onto an altar. We didn't think much of it at the time, but we did put it there. And when we were done, we thought that we would just go back. There was a wand on the statue to her patron, which wasn't there before, and it definitely wasn't part of the statue. So I took it, and then it disappeared.
Oh, is this person patron the same one that wanted to take my daughter?
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
Oh, absolutely.
Hey, y'all.
I can assure you that she is most certainly dead by now.
I think you told her her name. Oh, have you not?
Don't remember mentioning the name.
I don't know if we mentioned the old lady's name. We also probably have not mentioned the funny thunderclap name either.
I don't
I
think we
keep
would
saying,
want to
like,
say it in a church.
Yeah.
Do you know
It
this
sounds a little taboo.
patron's... Do you know this patron's name?
Well, I would say it, but I feel like it is a bad thing, because lightning always strikes when you do.
Ah, yes, I did hear that despite it being clear weather.
Yes.
I
It
can-
starts with a B, and then the other word starts with a Y. I didn't even do that!
Ah,
I'd say that is the most picky lightning I have ever listened to in my entire life.
it doesn't matter if you say the name, it's the intent.
And I
Like, I
intend for
thought
it to
Vax
fuck
was
off.
unconscious still. Why is there still
Blah, blah,
fucking
blah,
grass?
blah, blah, blah. Still floating. Well, I do know who that is, and that, it makes a lot more sense that they would have that. Do you know what that thing is called that you hold, that artifact?
Yes, their name is Bratty Patty. The more official name, I guess, unofficial actually, would be the Mender of the Shattered Bridge. As you know, we are planeswalkers trying to save our timeline, and this
Yes.
supposedly will help us. So
Well, I
apparently
suppose
it knows me. I don't know it at all.
yes, that artifact that you hold, I believe I know what it is, but having it a new name, I suggest that it's already lost in the records for what it's actually called.
Would Well, it calls itself Bratty Patty, so I'm going to say that his name is Bratty Patty. It's a very cheerful sort.
Well, I can tell you a story
very-
of sorts.
Oh, please, stories are very nice.
Has anyone ever
If
heard
everyone
of...
else wishes to listen.
Has anyone ever heard of a god known as Cronus?
Oh, I talked to him!
Yes, we're familiar.
Gives you a
Yep.
Ah. Well,
Yeah, we all sat around and danced while he was like talking with the dead guy in the box.
I do it for a living, you know, I speak to the dead and I keep them, like, you know, in the grounds. So, you know.
well, it seems you've had a lot more
Carry
active
on.
lifestyle than I so think. After all, the god of Cronus' body has disappeared a millennia ago, but... Anyway... she'll tap, like, the tapestry here as it begins to shift and change into images, as she will just go... Well, back in the beginning of time, there was originally a split in time, an original timeline, so to say, where the god of Cronus was in fact murdered, killed by his followers. However, it seems that someone has fixed this error and has actually caused it so Kronos had a healthy life and with his loved one, Viver and Vivella. But in that original timeline, there was a specific item of sorts which caused his such murder. Its name, well, I believe that, it would have changed now due to time changing and its different sort of appearances. But it was a relic made from the god of love's hair, to be exact. A wand. Sort of gestures to your hand. Yes. And, of course, this wand, that was called Love Shatterer.
Very coarse hair.
He says, tapping at the wood.
Yes, it takes on the form of ebony and such, since ebony is the materials of God's hair. But, to be exact, though, this Love Shatterer is, well, like its name and like from who it was made of, it is quite literally an item capable of controlling even a god. Mechanically wise, I'm 9th level charm person.
That's so fun.
Uh,
Let me just put
yes.
that into the notes.
Oh yeah, I'm typing this entire thing out.
Because of that, Kronos' original followers had casted this spell on him and asked him to, well, stab himself to death. 5 stabs was all it took before he, well, was killed, and thus 5 times was split. But, well, you do not have to worry about that since it's already been repaired, but old history, old times. Clerks like myself have the capability of seeing things as one, in a way. And, yes. That wand, I believe, has something to do with that. It isn't exactly the wand, but it's something similar. After all, it is made of ebony.
I'd say that I might have an answer to that. A growing theorem, you could say.
Hmm.
Come over here, Daniel. All the way in the back there. Are you doing an edgy?
Ben?
What? No, I'm listening. What do you want from me?
I think he's trying to keep Voct from hitting that chandelier up there.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
that too, but... Go over here.
Blah, 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 blah. Hang on, let me,
I mean, I guess.
Your team.
Oh, hang on, I gotta walk around the other way. There's some just chandeliers in the way. Hang on.
Hang on, let me, I'll give ownership of acts to, everyone, so, you can move them, Cole.
Ah, sweet. Let's look through his shit.
Yeah. They're in blue mode. They've deflated.
Right, so... The wand has been swinging some pretty weird things of late. Specifically the 2 times that I awoken it. 2, apparently, I shouldn't be able to awaken it. But, to my handy craftsmanship and my superior intellect, I have been able to awaken its powers 2 times. Second, it appears that it knows me, I have mentioned before, but it's apparently supposed to not know... I'm not supposed to know it yet. You know, like, not awakened yet, because I need a kind of password, and I don't know the password, so... You know, it's kind of bad.
Like, is the password bippity boppity boo?
Oh, well, I tried that. Well,
The wand goes
on. Hey,
He opens up the wand. Bippity boppity boo.
Nothing seems to happen.
Fucking explodes.
yeah, no. That is a spell. That is something to say with the spell, but not the thing. I could say hocus pocus, and I don't think that works either.
Hold on, let me just write this in my notes to say bippity boppity boo for that one. So, 6 yourselves rest. Time-wimey. I'm gonna name it.
Ooh, that's another thing is that I think it relates to what our dear patron friend said about knowing us as friends, yet we're not really her friend and we don't really know her.
Is it possible that our versions of ourselves in this particular plane have the answers.
Well, that could be a thing, but there is one problem with your group. Well, the one of this time.
Apparently we're famous.
Yeah, we have like a floating castle
City.
or something.
I think
Yes,
it's a whole city.
you are also, in fact, dead.
Well, that's a bit
Excuse
of a
me?
problem.
Oh, it's not that much of a problem. The problem is if they're still walking.
Well, the shows that go on in such replicas, golems made from your appearances and all, in order to repeat your best songs. It's a pretty enjoyable experience. I've wanted to go myself one day, and well, Mary's already had seen your show in person with the real ones, quote unquote. But
Yes.
yes, the
Definitely would have been
issue.
better with more acoustics, but you know, do what you gotta do.
Yes, but in fact, the real versions of you, from what I've heard, are well dead. Died in a boating accident a few years back.
Was it one of those flying boats or like a sea boat?
It was one of those flying boats, and apparently you wanted your show to be so upcasted in a way, something that could defeat your rivals in the best kind of show. So the Pixies were released when, while the boat was falling, you did the best show that apparently you've ever done. That's when, of course, it crashed, and well, no survivors. Your bodies weren't even found.
I'm honestly surprised I'd stay that long.
Well, I don't know who was even in the group at the time, since, well, again, I've only heard about it. I never actually been myself. Too expensive.
How long ago did this event happen?
I don't know exactly, but she'll basically just try and like think and go, I know that it happened more than 2 years ago since I heard about it last year.
Interesting. Perhaps this is something we should look into.
If it
Maybe
is
the
true.
other me has the same wand.
If we can't find their bodies, it'd be a problem for your particular ability, wouldn't it?
Well, if we found
Like-
your, well, if we found your bodies, then you wouldn't be dead. After all, you had the best medical people around.
Oh, that's reassuring.
Also, like, I don't know
Also-
how like timeline stuff works. Is there gonna be like an issue if we like talk to ourselves in this timeline or anything?
Yeah, is this going to be one of those Peabody and Sherman kind of deals? I hate that.
Oh, well, I'm not a time cleric myself or know anything to do with much time, but what I do know is that, well, there shouldn't be much problems since they aren't you.
Comforting.
Yes.
Very well then.
You would have different souls and all that. Maybe you had the same will, but not the same soul, so I don't think there should be a problem. You'd have to bring it up with a time cleric more than anything, since they'd probably know more than I do. Looks at Vax too as a time sorcerer.
Well,
Blub, blub,
Okay,
blub,
alright.
bubble.
the current predisposed expert is currently indisposed.
I don't even know how they
You have to-
deflated that much.
Space
Dieting.
effect things. So yes, the dieting. I still don't know why. I still do not know why you didn't feed me for about 12 months. That was quite rude of you.
You didn't
Well.
meet the weight requirements.
I still don't, apparently.
No, you can eat now. We're on break.
Well, I already did. Several of my
Yeah,
fingers,
I-
in fact.
Yeah, that definitely
We can
happened.
go to a restaurant after this if that's what you all want.
Well, I do not think there's any states or cities around here. Despite,
What? There's the city we just came from. What do you mean?
yes, it was blown up.
No, it's fine.
It was only the icky grog stuff that I did not like.
You didn't like the halfling lungs?
Uh,
I don't like halfling. It's too sticky.
apologies about the city and such. We were in a recent wartime, so there is in fact some desolateness to the places since a lot of people have abandoned Sylvanas to go either to the Badlands or Lokovex. Although I hear that Lokovex is on lockdown at the moment too. So, well.
Yes. Speaking of which, there was the goblins that were trying to find your dear Mary. I definitely did not look over to see the name.
Mhm.
Yes, they
So be
seemed
warned.
interested in the end stone as well when they were talking.
Yes. They were obviously evil, and we had full rights to strike them down as they laid. Or they most likely would have came in, stole your wonderful girl here, and probably never seen her again.
Goblins are a disgusting bunch. All they ever think about is thievery and taking what is theirs. But I also thank you for getting rid of them and saving Mary. If I had lost her, I don't know what I'd do.
Well, we are happy to help. Though, now we have the question of what to do now.
Yes, if any guidance could be found, it'd be
I
greatly
do want to.
appreciated.
I have one more thing I want to do, though. I want to go get my clothes.
Well, of course. We have to head back to town to get food anyway.
And
Well,
also to tell the guy that we got the goblin fixed.
well, you have done your
Yeah.
mission. That the guard had given you, correct? I did send it out, and it was the reason you came.
Mm-hmm.
So shouldn't you return back to there? Unless, of course, you need something else. If you want to stay here, my church is always open to travelers and such.
Well, I mean, like, we do have kind of our whole overarching goal that's kind of in the trash can right now. But
Yes, I do. As much as it'd be very useful to go correctly at this moment, I do not feel comfortable with using the powers of a 9-year-old.
Well, I can always recommend you go see a time cleric that I do know of.
Do
Yeah.
go on.
Well, in the city that you came from, the capital, he had actually left it recently because of the war stuff and had to find a new place. Over towards the Hag Forests, he should set up a camp around there. I've been exchanging send-ins with him quite a while, and he seems to be making his way over to the Hags there in order to talk them out of hoarding the recent goodies from the war.
Oh. It looks to everyone else like. Hopefully, don't know when the other can pass on.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm speaking of the hag that we met,
Oh, yes, of course. What?
and how we most certainly have the ire of their patron.
I mean, she
yeah, that
won't
might be a bit of an
manifested
issue.
there, because
I should warn you, the hags aren't the normal one that you met down the road. She's well, a civil one, so to say. Ollie is well, the best description would be more human than hag. A city hag, they are called. The ones in the in the Hag's Forest are more degenerate in their notions.
Noted.
Yes.
I would say from the interaction we had of the city hag, it's a spectrum, most likely. She did, in fact, want to gouge her eyes out and plug her ear holes with them.
Yes, well, I suppose that you'll be needing this then if you're gonna go visit the Time Cleric. She'll go into a dress as she'll basically pull out what seems to be a sending stone as she'll just slide it over.
You have pockets in that thing?
Yes, it's bigger on the inside.
I guess I'll take the sending stone.
The sending stone is connected with his sending stone too, so should be able to contact him once you are in the city.
What is his name?
Yes, I forgot to mention. His name is Very.
Very.
Okay.
Vari.
Okay.
Sorry.
Titty storage.
We'll be sure to pass on your greetings to him when we see him.
Yes,
Yes.
he may be pretty suspicious that you have the sending stone and such since, well, random strangers and all that. So just tell him,
Couldn't you...
password.
May I interrupt and say, couldn't you speak to him currently right now, so it wouldn't be such a bother?
Sending stones have daily limitations. If I do it now, then, well, it means you wouldn't be able to contact him until a date's time.
But then we would have your word of confidence.
I suppose, and, hand it back, I'll message him.
Yes. Besides, we're most likely going to need a day's walk from here, so...
She'll,
It is a bit of a wall.
she'll, click the sending stone as a keyboard basically emanates out of the sending stone with a monitor as, she'll just type onto it. Ding, 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 ding.
Used to use... He, like, leans into Dean and is just like, we used to use charcoal for this kind of thing.
Yeah? You talked into charcoal?
Yes.
I don't see how that would work.
Bother you and your newfangled things. It was so much different back then.
Alright, the message is
Then.
sent. He says that he won't move on until, you come along, so he'll probably be at his base camp till you arrive then.
Very well then.
Thank you very
And
much.
Slides the sending stone back over.
yes. Thank you for your help, and also forgive any trouble, hopefully, that we might have done so far. Truly, it was an accident.
Yes, I saw that it was an accident and such. Well then, I wish you luck in your journey, and I hope we meet again sometime.
Perhaps we'll be back when we get our last member up.
Yes.
And then we can have a full performance.
Yes.
We will most assuredly meet once more. Toodaloo.
Yes.
Take care.
And if you ever heard of a Herald Pope, be sure to visit.
Oh, we shall indeed. Is the book still there?
Yeah, the funny book fell to the ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up the book and go over to Mary.
I'm gonna
And
stay
he,
close
like-
to Den and watch him try and maneuver Hawk through the ceiling.
Yeah, you just see him walking along, trying to navigate the different, like, decorations on the roof of the building, just like bonking of occasionally, like oh no.
Blong, blong.
Careful of that one over there, that statue.
I'm looking. It's this isn't easy.
Maybe we should avoid the arcade.
As you approach Mary's little freaking coffin thingy, she's basically sitting inside of it like a basically leaning back, has a book in her hand. It's like a fucking bed where she's just leaning down reading.
Ah, yes. Tiny house. My favorite. He knocks on it. Dum, 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 dum.
As you do, also
I believe this is yours.
you'll notice it's bigger on the inside.
Everything's big as on. Why is everything so big around these parts in the insides? This is the third time. Anyway, here's your book.
He says this gives her a journal back.
She'll take it and give a thumbs up.
Very well. Stay safe, Mary. Sorry for all the trouble I gave you. I do hope one day you will be able to speak normally. We will most likely see you again, though. When we got everyone out, we'll do another proper performance for you. Goodbye.
Before you leave, she does something. she puts up a hand for like a wait a moment. As she'll turn around. She'll turn around, climb down her bed. Suddenly, yes, because she climbed down the side of the bed. As she climbs back up.
He like looks in, it's just like, where'd she go?
It's like a bedroom inside. as she'll basically hand you what seems to be a necklace. It is a silver necklace with a blue glowing gem. Well, a blue glowing crystal, to be exact. That seems to be attached to it. The same blue as her eyes. Ooh.
Ooh, that's so very kind of you. Thank you, Mary.
Mm-hmm.
I am quite the jeweler. This is very nice.
Now maybe a perception check.
I make a perception check. This thing turns me into like amalgamation of mutations.
Yeah, you like explode out like a Kira.
What?
9.
You hear slight
Probably gonna-
whispering coming from the funny box, but that's about it. It's just a bit muffled. She'll wave.
Clueless. He waves back as he will put the necklace on and make his way now.
Waves. The church blows up behind
Wait.
you. Cool guys don't look at explosions.
Look at the explosions.
You see a few banners on the ceiling, like hanging from the ceiling, a little disheveled.
It's fine. Nobody knocked anything into them.
Why didn't you just pull on the rope and pull him closer to you?
Are you kidding? Do you know how much this guy weighs?
Hard, to be honest.
He like climbs over, he just like pulls him down. And like,
Remember, because Vax is floating, his gravity is the opposite. So in fact, he's just like upside down. Just hello.
Hello. Then let us make ourselves post haste. I think we have a day's journey ahead of us. I also got this nice. Oh, excuse me.
What were you saying? No, you were still talking. What were you saying?
Mary gave me this little necklace. He says, showing the
Walk
little necklace.
right over, and I'm gonna look at that. Can I inspect it?
Upstairs.
You can make an Arcana check if you want
stare
to
at my chest so
inspect
hard.
that. Or a
Well, I'm
survival
also
check.
interested in its monetary value, but I will do the Arcana check.
Oh, its monetary value? That's an investigation check.
What should I do? Oh no.
I mean, you can make multiple checks.
Okay, I'll do the Arcana one first.
Okay.
No, I'm not rolling very well today. I'm gonna do the investigation.
Glowing blue crystal. It glows.
Whoa.
Okay, whatever. I'm not very
funny-
attentive today.
Funny money, go brew. You congratulations. It looks like it's worth something.
It looks like it needs to go to. It looks like I need to visit the pawn shop first before I know. Is what
No,
I'm
of course.
thinking. I mean an appraiser. I'm sorry.
We are not going to take this to any appraiser. This is a gift.
You're just gonna tell
Like-
me.
Like, do you want to see if it's like magic or something? I mean, the person who handed it to you kind of like makes magic happen just by talking to people. So
We can
Ah,
also spend some gold at Mushroom Man. He did inspect items.
He does appraisals for free. He does for free,
Was
right?
it free?
That's
I thought we paid. We've definitely paid
It-
for that.
It's 100 gold per appraisal.
Yes,
I
exactly.
believe it was free the last time I saw.
Hmm.
No, I
It-
spent
it
money.
was-
I remember.
I don't remember like at all for the wand.
He appraises the items that you buy off of him, but he doesn't. But you pay for the appraisal of your own items.
This is dumb.
Shall-
I'm gonna look
shall
at
we
the
just Formation up.
reformation
get
up as I
dragged?
look at the
yes.
necklace myself.
Hmm.
Formation.
Bum, 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 bum.
I'm not gonna get shanghaied. I'm gonna look at the necklace and see what it
Oh.
does.
You got
Oh.
this. You definitely got this. Oh gosh, the lovely scenery. Oh look, the blood
Right.
has almost disappeared.
Want me to roll anything, or
Well, what do you want to check?
I want to check the necklace to see if it's magical,
Okay, that's an arcana for magical. No, it's
specifically
value.
attunable.
Attunable.
Oh,
Oh my gosh!
Unga
I have
Bunga,
no idea.
it glows blue. Unga Bunga.
Dead.
You know, I'll sleep on
It-
this for like
yeah,
1 hour.
yeah.
We'll see what
Can you
happens.
please inspect this for us before we spend another 100 gold?
I mean, I can look at it. Sure.
Look at my chest.
Are you wearing it
I-
right now?
I mean,
Yeah, I'm wearing it.
Okay. Gold
Maybe.
and silver jewelry at the same time? Isn't... Okay. You do you.
what I would ask out of character is using detect magic something that would assist at this at all, or no?
It would assist you.
Okay, you will start by waving a hand in front of him and over top the actual necklace
Did I
itself.
sing for you? Will that help?
I mean, like, if you want, I guess.
Where is my
think-
bardic inspiration?
Yes, you got that now, don't you?
Actually,
Yeah,
I don't think I have a button.
Yeah, I
for
haven't
that yet.
added a macro. You can just tell me. Like you just say to use a bardic, it's fine.
Yeah.
You have 4 uses.
I hum a little tune for Den.
Mm,
Where?
It's
Unreleased
D6.
music.
all right then. With the detect magic, as you basically activate that, you detect all the magic in your surroundings. So the wand, for example, is abjuration, necromancy, and evocation. 3 schools of magic upon it. And for the necklace, it is in fact magical that you could detect, and it has the. Let me go check my note thing. Boom, 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 boom.
Abjuration, necromancy, and conjuration for the wand?
Evocation.
Evocation, okay.
Yeah, not a conjuration.
Looks at necromancy very nicely.
And for the necklace, it has divination and abjuration. But both of them are the same school. They're merged together.
Well, that's kind of weird. It's got 2 schools on it, but they're like merged together. I don't think I've seen that happen before. Even like the wand has like multiple schools on it, but they're like distinct. Yes. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to describe.
Abjuration. Something like that. I don't know. Abjuration? Sure.
So
Evanation.
it's divination and abjuration?
Yeah, it's aberration and divination, but they're not separate schools, they're merged together. Which is weird.
Abination.
Aberdation. Diviation.
Abjuration.
There's
Division.
probably a word for this. We'll think about it later.
Yes.
I would
It's
say diversion.
Division, yes. It's called Among Us Sussy Imposter.
It's not called that.
And you can roll your
So
Arcana check.
yes, is it with advantage or anything like that, or
Yeah, advantage. Because if it did take me.
nice?
But,
Yeah.
oh my
Oh, hell
god.
yeah.
Roll d6, roll d6.
Roll the d6.
Okay. Oh,
Hell yeah.
We're doing
Okay.
things Void thought not possible today.
that beats the DC 25 thingy. Right,
Oh.
so
Let's go.
so the thing with Arcana checks is that it doesn't work like an identifier that will tell you, exactly what the item does, but you're able to basically check its magical properties. So, with a 27 total for beating a DC 25 check for it, as you sort of take a look over it. So yes, the detect magic sort of helps you notice that is the divination and abjuration magic mixed together. The reason for the mixing behind this is known as origin magic, aka magic of the world, where it quite literally alters normal magic to be augmented into custom stuff. It seems that the item is somewhat enchanted with something similar to a mix of a shield spell and a death ward. But with the DC 25, I can also tell you that the third spell that it's mixed with is clairvoyance.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, this is something I'll only ever really heard of occasionally, but it's got origin magic in it, I think, which is kind of can do basically whatever it wants, and I think it'll shield you, protect your life, and it also, I think it's got some clairvoyance mixed in there. I don't know how you can activate it or anything, but
And we do got our 50th mushroom man.
it's definitely got a lot going on in there, it seems like.
Yes, something that we're not going to get rid of.
I was never going to suggest getting rid of anything. I simply
Yes.
wanted to know what it was worth.
Ah, yes. Like that is the question you ask for every object.
And it's very clear it's a unique, one of a
That would
kind,
worth, my friend.
priceless item.
What?
What?
What is the fence worth?
The fence? Let's see.
Yes.
Wood per pound.
He looks
Pretty
so he
broken.
starts walking away as you do that. Getting
He's
He's
him to
gonna.
think about something
Alis
else.
is gonna start like wood pricing up
Make me an investigation check on the fence.
of different types. Oh, okay, fine. No. Wait, me?
Yes.
Okay.
You want to know the price of the fence? You get the price of the fence. Okay, 14. All right. The fence is made of oak wood, the most common sort of wood on the planet. Due to the fact that oak trees grow basically everywhere, no matter the continent, environment, Lamau. The secondary effect is that it's worth 10 gold pieces for a single plank because of how common it is.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, I'm going on a tirade right now.
Yes. 10 gold
Yeah.
pieces is the most you can get, and that's if you sell it to an idiot.
Well, his glue taking his own product of glue, and we'll see what happens.
Well,
Alis is going off on macroeconomics.
Righty
okay,
then.
welcome back.
Yes. Are my clothes finished?
Yep, I finished them. They're all tailored up thanks to my city here. Alright, 1 second. He'll take a piece of
Yes.
paper. It'll shrink down to the size of his smaller than his pinky finger as he'll basically throw it down, and you hear woo, yeah, it's cheering down beneath. Fireworks go off as suddenly a sort of elevator in the sky will go up, and it will unshrink into a normal clothes size. There you go.
He takes. Oh, so comfy. Also, another thing. We got an item I wish to appraise.
Oh,
A magic one. Iolas, could you please come over here and stop doing micromanagement with your economic tree?
And that's okay. Well, I will pick this up a little later.
Yeah,
All right, what is it?
yeah.
I
yo,
need 100 gold. We're gonna look
For
at the
what?
necklaces specifically. The necklace.
Oh, right, of course. Let's see. Subtract.
don't worry, Vex has just been listening as well. He's like, alright, mate, you gotta kill me now, don't you? I can't listen to any more of this now, can you, old chum? It's me, the
All right,
Australian.
I'll put the gold on the, or I'll hand it to Blue.
Blue.
Identify the necklace. All right, he'll click his table and unroll it down, and it turns into a sort of like fortune shop of sorts, where it's a like a cloth with like a bow on top and stuff. As he's like, all right, let's get this identified. May I? As he puts out his hand.
Yes, he puts it out, gives it to my good dear friend Glue.
Nom 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 nom. As he starts to like hum, identify.
Identify.
I'm thinking of Paper Mario.
Where in what? He looks like somewhat confused towards the amulet itself, looks back at you, and he just goes, huh. Where in the
Yes.
where in the seventh plane of hell did you get this?
Language, also. We got it from a friend.
I won't
Well-
say anything.
Well, he'll hand it back. If he's willing to sell it, I'll give you 1,000,000 gold.
That doesn't sound
No.
worth it.
Uh,
My
um,
good man,
so
this
can you
is
tell
a
us what it does?
priceless piece of jewelry.
That item's an artifact, as they call it. Similar to that one that I checked out for you. And
Fucking reckon these things up.
yes, however, this one is less of a powerful artifact like the wand and such, but this is more of a custom-made item made by the very world itself. Whoever you got that from is a very powerful person.
Yes. I believe she is. Anyway, could you please elaborate on what it does? Specifically in text form.
How
Well,
do we make it work?
that necklace is known as it's a one-time use. The gem in the middle that you see on it, that is the heart of, a piece of heart of the god of the world.
Ooh. Sounds
Yes.
interesting.
One-time use. Interesting.
As basically that's an amulet of ultimate defense.
I'm going to stick with the name I got for it, but that is a good one.
Well,
Does
that
it-
was the identifier.
We do know that it has a couple of spells on it called like Seal, Death Walk, Clairvoyance, but we know they're all metal together. Do they all just snaps his like fingers does like little wavy like hands like do all together? Like cast them
Yes.
all together?
Oh, no, it's something much more better. Basically, if you're ever in a life or death situation and you are outright killed, whether it's simply falling off a cliff or maybe, somewhat like getting killed by a mysterious monster in the middle of the darkness, meeting a random manta ray that makes you cease to exist, anything of such or anything weird, that amulet negates that effect, makes you basically immortal for an entire hour, and makes you teleport, like, anywhere you've been.
Anywhere?
Yes.
Wow.
Mechanical wise, basically, if you are outright killed, voided, disappeared, anything that basically ends your character entirely, the amulet will instead take its place and be destroyed instead. But during that hour, you become immune to all forms of damage, and you basically become ethereal, so you are unable to take the attack action or anything like that, or interact in the world. During that, you may choose a location that you have been to, whether it can be in the location that you died, a town that you went in, like, session 2, anything like that. You can return back there fully animated.
Wow.
Yes. So yes, it's basically a character saver, sort of. Also known as an amulet of
see.
ultimate defense. Only one can exist.
So basically,
at a time.
basically you do not die, TM.
Yes.
Yes. Let me
Once.
add that to the last part of Predska now.
Yes. Once. I will specify.
Oh.
Once.
Let's hope I will never need to use this. It is quite the pretty object. Now, very well, Blue. Thank you for your service.
Yes.
Now we look at that thing.
I would also be careful
Oh.
using it. Since it's since it's part of the heart of the world, if it should be destroyed, for whatever reason, could cause some somewhat disasters around the planet.
I would assume so.
I believe, well, what my legend lord's telling me is that, the last time something like this was used, it caused a tsunami and caused an entire continent to go underwater, now called Atlantis.
Does Predska know what Atlantis is?
What?
Make me a history check.
Because
Ooh.
he's
Yeah,
very
isn't Predska
ancient
like
and
super
very
old? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's like fucking caveman.
Yes, make me a
history.
history check.
18.
With an 18, what you would know is that Atlantis was a very fisherman friendly sort of land of sorts. It was known as a city of gold, as basically everything about it was made of gold. The buildings, their items, everything. It was so fluent in so much, and it was a fishing city. So basically, they used the majority of water to fish and sell its products and all that. However, one day it just disappeared. That was one of your last memories before you were frozen. Was the fact that this really friendly place to like everyone and what everyone somewhat saw as a paradise just disappeared one day.
Oh, so that's where it went. I was wondering that for quite a while. And before I got iced. That's where I got all these little bits.
He says, like, curling his, like, finger around one of his, earrings.
Very nice folk. Shame that that's what happened to them.
Well, I suppose we should look in that item, but if you're willing to sell it, I'll take it for 1 million gold. That's about the worth its price.
Predska, just walk away, don't make eye contact. We're
How
not
about 5 million? How about 10? 10, final offer.
Keep walking, just keep walking. Then let's go.
Alright.
So,
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Do
was
you wanna
looking up
check
the
on
whole
her?
time.
what?
Check on. You want to
yes.
go in there?
I want to check on her. Let's see what
Well,
if she's
first I'm gonna
still...
check on that garden.
Oh, yes. Food.
Are these cursed in any way?
Cursed vegetables.
Make
Yes,
me
are
a
these
nature
vegetables
check.
cursed? Oh no. Okay. I don't think I have not been rolling well today. Net char. Yeah. Okay.
Actually, about how long in character do you think it's been since I used detect magic? By the way.
It's been about 5 minutes.
Okay, so it's still up. So after that, I might just like look around the house.
The house is indeed magical, specifically with a thing known as conjuration magic.
Wow,
I
is it
don't
because it's
think
bigger on the
magical.
inside?
Probably it's bigger on the inside. Also with a 5
Man.
nature check, what all you notice about the plants is that they're a bit bigger than usual.
That's
Sometimes,
haunted.
sometimes you sacrifice taste for the look, and this could be one of those
Mm.
times.
So, we want to go in.
Do we?
I want to burn the whole thing down, just in case. But I want to check just in case he's, still
I mean,
there.
like, do we want to like look around to see if there's anything like useful we want to grab, or
Yes.
I mean, if we're burning it down, I mean, we're already kind of doing a crime, I guess.
Oh, it's not a crime if no one's looking over here.
I don't know if that's how that works.
Well, no one owns this place. Not anymore. On.
Bum 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 bum
Creaky
bum.
creaky
Yes.
uppy the door.
As you do a creaky open the door and look inside, you basically see this. Hang on, let me just point. You just
Oh.
look through.
Oh.
You just see that
Well, there
Ollie's
she is.
just standing in the middle of the room, looking like towards the coffin.
I'm gonna whisper to Predska and be like, "Isn't she supposed to not be alive after this?"
I think so, but I have a hunch where she's gonna like turn around and she's gonna not have any eyeballs.
Okay. Do you still want to
Oh.
go in?
Yes, actually, I want to put her out of her misery. If she's, not insane. If she is insane.
All right. Well,
Well,
if
you
you need
know-
backup, let me know. I'm not going in there.
Oh,
Yeah,
good
I'm
for
gonna
them.
keep an eye on Vac over here.
Yes, keep the door open, Keeps us. Whoa. As I
And wasn't Erebus still over here somewhere? Where did that guy run off to?
Erebus.
Erebus is gone.
Wasn't he in the tree?
No one knows where he went.
His patron kidnapped
We
him.
left him in a tree, right?
Alright.
Yeah.
I have no idea where he is.
Tippy toeing.
Are the rest of you following or just staying outside?
We're hanging outside.
I
All
don't
right.
want to go in there.
As you take a walk on in, you see more mirrors, just more on the ground and stuff.
Looks around.
You're looking
You could
around.
probably
You see
Telepathically message us if he needs backup, right?
Yeah, I can do that. I can just, like
1 mile radius.
Yeah, it's a 1 mile radius, so
That's 5,000 feet.
Telepathic speed.
It's more than what I can do.
Yeah.
This creature, you can choose one creature you can see within 30 feet of you. You can speak to them. Equal to your charisma modifier in miles. Okay, yeah, you're good. That's 4 miles.
Yeah, I'll do that with Iolus.
Hang on, let's take a look.
Ilolas.
Okay, that's 20,000
Ilolas.
feet radius.
Okay.
That's gonna go over here. It's gonna be a sneaker.
Alright, you're sneaking.
Happen.
You're
He's gonna
sneaking.
look up here. He's gonna pop
Yep.
his head out.
Alright. You pop
Oh, shit.
you pop your head out. You see that she's just like standing there, still looking towards the coffin.
What's the coffin looking like right now? A little different.
Coffin? It's empty.
It's empty.
It's just
Nice.
yes.
This is a wall, right?
Yes.
I did have to ask, because I was just hearing
Yes.
No.
Just
Oh,
roughly.
you've actually linked with me right now? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought he was only going to talk to me if he needed to, but I see how it is.
Oh, you're just hearing whatever he's saying in his mind.
Yeah,
that's
for free. What are you, level 4? Yeah, in 4 minutes basically.
He peeks.
These are like steps up.
Yeah, he's just peeking his head out like a little child.
As you just peek, you see Ollie just standing there, her eyes intact, her ears are back and all that. She's just humming, and she's just like, doing a bit like of a dance of sorts, like a ballroom dance.
I do that. Surface dance.
Oh my god, there's so much text. Detect thoughts.
All you need to know is that.
Yes, I know what
just
detect thoughts is.
surface thoughts without,
Alright.
like needing a person.
No thoughts, head empty.
No thoughts, just
No thoughts, head
head
empty. It's just complete silence.
Hanging out.
Gonna just like itch his head. He just like steps a little bit more. Huh. Weird.
Hmm.
It's like nonchalantly
hello.
walks out.
Oh, hello there, Predska.
Oh, hello there.
Yes,
What are you doing here?
Oh, well, you were taking your sweet time, so, I was just simply dancing to the tune inside my mind. The constant one, of course. Have you done with your mission and brought me the endstone?
Well, currently, I came back to check on you because you were quite, not having a good time. Well, maybe you were having a good time, but not physically.
Oh, I was having a great time. After all, seeing an old friend and such was so great.
Did you say that you've never seen her before? And that you were willing to tear your eyes out?
Oh, seen her? I don't know what you mean. I don't want to see anyone, but, well, bringing me that wand and such, was such happy memories. Anyway, so about that endstone. Did you bring it to me?
Oh, I can break it. Don't worry. I'll be back.
Alright, well, don't take too long. Eventually this body is gonna decay.
Haha. Haha. Good one. It's fucking. It's gonna make its way out. Yeah. He comes in, out, closes the door.
The
Alright,
door's
start
like
lighting.
right, so
Yeah, he just closes the door. Yeah. And he's like walks over here with you guys. Come here. Come here. Come on, guys. Come here. Right here. Line up. Line up, guys. Line up. Line up. Line up.
All right.
Then line up. Start firing. He says as he uses lightning bolt.
All right.
Start firing.
Frostbite?
you don't even have lightning bolt.
I do. I have the wand.
The wand doesn't
well,
have
I
any
use
You have
charge.
charges right now.
Okay, then I use chaos bolt then.
Okay.
Fucking start shooting, guys.
Are
I
you-
don't want to deal with that.
Predska takes up the wand, tries to cast lightning bolt, realizes, oh, there's no charges in this wand.
Let me just. Okay. She's still in there. Probably is being puppeted by your good friend. Let's burn the place down while she's inside.
Hang on.
I don't know any fire magic.
Oh, we don't need to do fire magic. Just anything that'll burn the thing down.
Don't worry,
Destroy
Den has
it.
dragon's breath.
I'm
Okay,
gonna green flame blade and like walk up to the house, look back, and then like hit the house with a green flame blade.
Oh, Predska, you can hit them with lightning or acid.
I think acid kind of fits the thing of like making things like boil and bristle. He's gonna focus like on the door frame and such.
All right, the acid is indeed flammable as Iolus and Den begin to alight it with flames as
wait.
the place begins to burn up. Mhm.
Also, Vax technically can cast this, and would you allow him to cast Burning Hands?
Sure, I shall use this spell slot. Burning hands, go!
What if you need that spell slot for later?
It's fine, he can just get them back with sorcery points.
Exactly.
That's true.
He has 6 sorcery points.
Use the firing squad on the house.
As you eventually, funny
Rattling
how
boys.
you're trying to light everything on fire, despite the fact that Erebus is literally an entire fire sorcerer.
Yeah, we don't know where he is.
He's not here right now. He's not in his tree.
Yeah. So all right, as the house seems pretty flammable as it starts to go up in flames. Nice.
Yes. If she asks, if she somehow lives, we'll just say it was, a lightning bolt.
Wait, what was she in there, or?
Oh yes, she was perfectly alive, but I think she wasn't alive. She was decaying. She said she was decaying. The body was.
Okay, so was
Yes.
it her in
I
a
don't
body
think-
then?
I don't think it was. Definitely wasn't.
Whatever.
As you begin to basically walk away from the house, you hear a loud explosion as the house explodes. Uh, everyone, please make me a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
As lightning bolts begin to also yeah, Court's having an internet problem, so I'll move that token. As suddenly lightning bolts begin to emanate out of the house being fired, as you hear a loud like sort of shout, as simply you'll just hear, "Did you really think that would kill me?" As oh boy.
No,
People.
It was a
That's
good
just-
try.
it's not.
It's just oh god fucking damn. There we go.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, I thought it was a good plan.
Hey guys, let's burn the Eldritch entity.
I'm
Amazing.
not about burning down a house.
I felt really good burning down the house.
Yeah, it explodes like the cool guys don't look at explosion sort of thing. But yeah, everyone needs to make the deck saves, roll vaxes, and stages, burning hands. Oh my god! Vax in their upside down like fucking bubble mode, they just fucking do a flip. Oh. However, the rest of you are hit. Ouch.
Okay.
Oh, fun.
Yes. 1 second.
Party wipe.
Yep, as all of you are hit with 23 damage.
Oh, I survive.
I'm still up. Not happy, but I'm up.
It's when you're just basically running away, just fucking lightning bolt, glue over towards his shop area. It's just like, what the fuck did you do?
So you better run. We gotta go.
He's running with you.
Glue is goes.
He just
Well, the dead.
I did a little maddening.
His shop just basically retracts inwards as he's running with you guys. As I will end session here, as I'll end it early since we're missing someone. Alright.
Yeah.
People, I hope you enjoyed today's session. People.
I had
Damn it,
fun with the
myself.
last part.
Yes.
That's good.
As, you just got hit by fucking lightning bolt trying to run away from a fucking explosion.
I feel like we tried to walk away coolly, but then it exploded.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then they're like, oh wait, no.
It's like,
It's
yes, we did it.
We did it.
Until you're like, you're back.
I'm sorry if I spoke a lot this session. There was a lot going on.
Yeah.
No,
That's
you're fine.
fine.
Also, am I audible at the moment or no?
Yes, you're
You
audible.
are.
Okay. My internet's dipping in and out, but I
you
think
need
I
to
heard that we're ending session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can give you a recap what happens. So, basically,
I think I've
as
heard most of it.
yeah, as you set the house on fire with the dragon breath and everyone else, you began to walk away coolly, putting on your sunglasses and everything. When suddenly the house exploded, and Baba Yaga already just like responded with the whole "Damn, you really think you can kill me?" And as you were hit with hit with 66 lightning damage. And
Which we
hey.
promptly scoop cadoodle out of there.
So the
To be
cool
fair,
walk was interrupted by a fucking
Yeah.
lightning bolt in your back.
To be fair, I wasn't
However.
aiming to kill her. I was just wanting her to stay there.
Yes. Now the three people that got hit, Iris, Den, and Predska. Just remember, on your backs,
Ow.
you will now have a lightning bolt scar.
Ow.
You are now marked by Baba Yaga.
Wow, I'm gonna rub it off.
What?
Easy. I simply rub it off.
Yes, you see, if we could just simply just rub scars off like little sticky tape.
Dan, I can't believe we're.
It matches my face scar. It's fine.
No, we got the wand for that. We can have the wand presto
Oh
change
yeah,
no scarro.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, just tap that on the back real quick.
That'll buff right out.
Hey, Rogue, you finally got it. All right, let's go. As I will disconnect.
Thank you for hosting and thank you everybody for playing.
Yes. I got D&D
Yeah.
in 2 hours.
Yeah, you do.
Hey, boy.
Yeah.
Alright, this is my second game out of 5 today. Alright.
Oh boy.
Only.
Yeah.
I think, it's just a mark. I can skin off my back. It'll,
Yeah. Alright, BRB. Hope you enjoyed today's session. Blah blah blah. And yes, so I'll be ending the session here. Hope you enjoyed watching. And I will kick you in the face. Problem solved. And of course I know that Fire watches the VOD, so I point at Fire, I go, fuck you. Ha ha ha. Glue is cool. You can't stop me. Ha ha ha. Alright. And yes, for Johnny, who also watches my VODs probably, but he's busy with work stuff too. I also point to you and go, fuck you, ha ha ha. I take Soloris's head. There we go. Insulting you, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right. Secret code